All right, guys, I'm sitting out here on my back porch. Welcome to a beautiful March afternoon. It's about 6 o'clock out here in eastern North Carolina, and it's a beautiful day. It was a little cloudy, rained a little bit. I don't care. I'm out here and I'm enjoying it. It's not super humid. I've got a good whiskey right here, right? You can't see it. What's in it? My beautiful, cool little ice cube. I'm drinking Angel's Envy tonight. Well, I'm smoking on my Cohiba Black. All right, I've had several of these, right? They're pretty good. You're going to enjoy it. All right, if you can get them on sale, you can find them online usually pretty cheap. They're pretty expensive in the shops. Anything that says Cohiba on it, even though they're not the Cuban Cohibas, they're very, very good cigars all around, and they cost like they're very good cigars. But you can find them online a lot and get them pretty cheap. What I found is you can get cigars, good cigars, pretty cheap online anywhere. That doesn't mean you shouldn't support your local shop. I'm a firm believer in supporting your local cigar shop, right? And we'll talk about that just right here in a second. Right? My little dog Sully out here is guarding the yard. There's some kids running around playing, and I'm loving every minute of it, watching these kids run in and out of my yard. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. They could be inside, playing video games, watching whatever it is that they do. Anything other than being outside on a beautiful day, being boys. And I love watching them be boys. So he's out here having the time of his life, barking at them every time they come around. And don't be mad at me, but I'm pouring a little bit of Coke in my whiskey. I do enjoy sipping whiskey straight, but also enjoy sipping it with a little Coke in it too. But anyway, my advice for a new smoker. One, if you get involved in the social media world and you join the Facebook groups for these cigars, don't be the people that get on there and ask questions and advice about what cigars should I get for what. All right, it's you're not going to get any good. You're not going to get any good advice. Look at that sun. It is the perfect time, right, to be right in my face here. Well, actually, it's not in my face, it's in your face, but that's okay. No, if you want advice, guys, my advice, go to your local cigar shop. You're going to pay a lot more for your cigars, but it's a great place to learn. And you don't have to buy the most expensive cigars that they have, right? If you're new into cigars and you're trying to find out what you like, that's how you learn, guys. That's where you learn. You don't learn on Facebook. You don't learn by getting on there and asking, hey, any recommendations for a new smoker? Because you're going to get 50 different answers, and you're not going to know what to do. And it's going to run the gamut from the $2 factory smoke to the $35 Opus X or whatever expensive cigar or a Davidoff or something like that. And people are going to start breaking down all these different cigars that they don't have in their humidors, right? But they want to feel important. Or you're going to get the pictures of the guys with the massive collections, which I think are pretty cool. Kind of wish I had a massive collection like that sometimes. Sometimes I'm glad I don't, because I kind of like having some of the other things that I have in life. And I have a feeling that if I had a $1,000 cigar collection, I probably wouldn't have a nice guitar. And so I've got about 40 cigars and a nice guitar, right? I don't feel like I could have both. But anyway, go to your local cigar shop. People love talking about their hobbies. Absolutely. Doesn't matter if that hobby is cigars, if it's music, if it's guitars, if it's cars, if it's hunting or fishing or woodworking. Doesn't matter. If it's their hobby, they like to talk about it and they like to share it with people who are interested, guys. So go to your local shop, right? Not the tobacco store next, in a gas station or some in a shopping center plaza or something like that, where you can go in and buy, anything and everything from CBD oil to vapes to, you got a little humidor back there that's probably not even regulated right. I actually went in one earlier today because I was trying to hunt down I needed some new Bovita packs, right? And the only way I can get them is at my cigar shop. It's about 45 minutes away from here, but sometimes they have them, and I went in there And they said, no, the only ones we have are in our humidor. The walk-in humidor, they're using Bovita packs to humidify their cigars. So here's some good sound advice. Don't buy your cigars there. If you're looking for a good experience, go to a real brick and mortar cigar lounge, all right? That's got a big walk-in humidor, that they monitor the temperature, they monitor the humidity in it, and it's properly stored, right? These cigars are kept, they're ready to smoke. You don't have to let them age in your humidor because they've been aging in a humidor. Just because it's a big walk-in humidor doesn't mean that it's not as good as your humidor. They take care of them. But that's off the subject. Back to the subject at hand. Go ask them for advice and tell them. Say, and don't be embarrassed. There's going to be people walking in and out, and they're going to go right to the shelves and grab what they want, and you're going to be lost, right? Because there's so many. And you're looking at all the different kinds of cigars, all the different names you recognize, names you don't, and you're going to be looking at the prices. Some of them are going to be $5.99, $6.99, $35.99. You know, they're going to be everything. But just tell them, hey, I'm new at this. I had a cigar, whatever, a couple days ago with a friend, and I want to get into this. You have any recommendations? And they may ask you, well, what do you like? And you don't know. And just say, hey, you know, maybe something kind of mild, something medium. They will walk you through there, and they will blow your mind with information. They will fill your head full of so much cigar knowledge, you're not going to retain it. And they'll start talking about different types of flavors. They'll talk about different nuances of different cigars, and this one's a little spicy and this one's not. This one's got a hint of this one's aged in a bourbon barrel or something like that, you know, or a sherry cask. I mean, you know, all kinds of different things. And you're not going to really know what to do, but they will help you pick out. My recommendations: go pick out 5 cigars. All right, go in there with about 40 bucks, and you can get 5 good cigars for $40. All right, get a couple medium price ones in that $6 range, get you a $10 cigar, get you a couple 7s or whatever it is, but the math adds up to your pocketbook. Get 5 of them, get 5 different ones, and then go home, and for the next week or so, try them out, and you'll start to get an idea for what you like. And then you'll start to buy repeatedly what you like, and then after a while you'll start to branch out and start to buy more. And then you'll start looking online, because do you really want to go spend $10.99 a cigar every time you want one? So you're going to try to find deals. It's all right to order them online, guys. Most people have good experiences ordering cigars online. Some people don't. I mean, I've had a bad experience online. I will say that the place I ordered from fixed my bad experience with no problems. But you're gonna hear horror stories about online shipping, guys getting cigars that come in full of cigar beetles and things like that. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Who knows where those cigars really came from? When you do get them, usually people are right. They're not ready to smoke. You know, you can smoke them, and when you're new, you may not notice the difference. But once you've been smoking for a while, you can tell the difference between a cigar that you just got out of the box, that in the mail, and one that you let age in a humidor at the right temperature and right humidity level for, you know, a month or so. Let them sit. You'll start to build up your collection over time to where you'll have plenty to choose from, so you don't have to smoke the first ones you get. And it doesn't have to be expensive. I spend about $40 every other month. That's not true. That's a total lie. I spend a lot more than that. But I probably don't smoke more than $40 every other month, because I only smoke most of the time on weekends. So about 2 cigars a week. On a busy week, I'll smoke 3. This weekend, I might smoke 3 because I had one last night, and I'll probably have one with my neighbor tomorrow. So guys, that's my advice for a new smoker. Get on the Facebook groups, look at the pictures, enjoy them, right? I get on them, I look, I scroll through. I try not to engage with the stupid and with the arrogant and with the prick. Try not to do that. Don't ask a bunch of questions on Facebook. Just get on there and enjoy it for what it is. Look at the guys' pictures. Check out what other people are smoking. Maybe take some notes. maybe just some mental notes. Post some pictures yourself. Get involved with it, guys. Get involved with the group. I mean, it is a fun thing to do, but don't engage, because that's just setting yourself up for a whole lot of aggravation. And you don't need that in your life, guys. I mean, what's the point of smoking these things? It's to relax. I've been talking for so long, mine went out. And it's okay if it goes out, because you just light it back. So anyway, that's my advice, guys. Go to your local shop and help them, and don't be afraid to support them. I do still spend money there. But anyway, I hope that you're enjoying a wonderful afternoon. It's nice out here. I hope it's nice at your house. I've got a good whiskey with some Coke. All right, don't come burn my house down because I mixed up Coke with an expensive whiskey. All right, anyway, have fun. See ya.